I'm back with Series 2 Garbage Pail Kids Top 10 list. But first, I have an unrelated Garbage Pail Kids question. Okay. So, have you ever smelled mothballs before? You know what mothballs smell like, right? How do you get their little legs apart? And why are you trying to smell their balls? And what happens if you get their little legs apart, right? But they have a moth vagina? Yeah, well, I don't know either. So you're the one smelling mothballs. You're the one who knows what they smell like. So anyway, so Garbage Pail Kids Series 2. This has been a very, very, very hard list for me because there are so many good Garbage Pail Kids from this series. A lot. And it might be one of the best series, if not the best series, I think. Or, yeah, maybe possibly so. But, anywho, are you ready to begin with my top 10 list? Well, it doesn't matter if you're not because you're going to be ready now. So, sit back, relax, and watch. That is my imitation of a gun because my number 10 spot goes to Tommy Gun. I like Tommy Gun because he looks kind of cool with his gun going off everywhere, and I don't know. He's kind of cool like that. So number 10 is Tommy Gun. So once again, bow, bow, bow. Okay, so number 9 goes to Mad Max. No, not Mad Max of the Thunder thing, but Mad Max, aka Brain Spine. Anyway, Mad Max. I just had a brain fart. He is really funny to me because he's taking out his brain, but the thing I like most about him is his little drool that's coming out of his mouth. I don't know why that is so funny to me, but yeah. So number 9 is Mad Max. You guys, we're down to number 8. And number 8 is, can you guess? Let's have a look-see at my shirt, see where it's see. Oh, can you see it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it is Schizo Fran, a.k.a. Double Heather, a.k.a. Fran. So she is my number 8 because she has 2 heads. I guess. I mean, that's not why she's number 8. I mean, a lot of people have 2 heads. Okay, actually, no one has 2 heads, so never mind that. But, yeah, so anyway, so number 8 is Schizofran. Double Heather, Fran. She's one of the few Garbage Pail Kids who actually came with 3 names. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Ahoy, matey! And, and, we lost ball 2. Number 7 is Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger is number 7. And number 6, or should I say number 666, goes to Hot Scott, aka Lukewarm. Let's see, I think he's kind of cool for a little devil guy. I don't think he's really evil. I think he thinks he's evil, and because he's trying to look like the devil or Beelzebub. But yeah, I like him actually. No, I don't worship Satan or anything like that. I just like him. That's the only reason why. And maybe he just needs some loving, and maybe he wouldn't be so devilish or something. I don't know. Well, That's my kind of take on things. But yeah, so number 666 is Hot Scott.
Little does that imbecile know that I am evil. Ah! And I'm going to curse him. Yes, I'm going to curse him. And all the chocolate chips in his cookies actually turn out to be raisins. And every time he sits in a chair and it makes that sound like a fart, that he can't recreate it, so everyone thinks he really did fart. And every time he puts on a warm pair of clean socks, fresh out of the dryer, he steps in cat vomit. Goodbye.
Hey guys, so we're number 5, and I'm sorry I gotta make this short and sweet. I hate it when this happens, but anyway, I just took some clothes out of the dryer and put on some nice, clean, warm socks, and what do you know, I stepped in cat vomit. So now my socks are not nice and warm, and they're icky gooey, and I had to take them off. So anyway, so number 5 is Bonnie Bunny. I mean, who does not like a Garbage Pail Kid promoting alcohol to a child? So I see nothing wrong with that. So anyway, number 5 is Bonnie Bunny. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go find some clean socks now. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. Sleep, not you, Lola. Sleepy. You're getting tired. You want to sleep. You want to sleep, but first, you want to know what number 4 is. Number 4 is Mickey Lindsay. That's right. Mickey Lindsay is number 4. And she also goes by the name of Messy Tessie. Yes, getting sleepy. Okay, so down to number 3. I've gone back and forth between number 2 and number 3. I could decide on if number 2 should be number 3 or number 3 should be number 2. So it's literally changed. So I'm gonna go with my number 3 is Tongue Tied Tim. Tongue Tied Tim is my number 3. He's got a really big long tongue, and some people might like that sort of thing. But yeah, so number 3 is Tongue Tied Tim. So number 2, I've gone with Slain Wayne. He actually looks like he is a victim of Tommy Gun. But yeah, so number 2 is Slain Wayne. Yay. Okay, so let's talk about some honorable mentions. Oh yeah, Russell Muscle, he's an honorable mention. Yes. And who else? Who else is Odd Todd? Odd Todd, he is really cool. He almost made the list. He might have, maybe would tomorrow, but today is today, not tomorrow. And Patty Putty. Patty Putty, she's an honorable mention. Excuse me. Let's see who else. Wrinkly Rita. Cause she's a little old lady. Yeah, I'm a little old lady. Yeah. Oh, Rita. Rita, wrinkled Rita. And now we're gonna get to number 1. So keep your wig on and get ready for number 1. Okay, are you ready for number 1? Nope, it's kind of dark. Okay, so number 1 is. First, let's picture this for a second. You're in school. High school or grade school or middle school, and let's just picture this for a moment, and let's just take our yearbook photo. Are you ready? Okay, so we're gonna take a yearbook photo, and okay, so 1, 2, 3, click. Oh, Oh, can you see? Oh, can you see? Oh, is that Ghastly Ashley? She looks like she's taking a yearbook photo. Oh, look how ghastly she is. Oh, I can't see. What's that? Oh, there we go. Oh, Ghastly Ashley. She is my number one. You will always be my number one, Ghastly Ashley. AKA Acne Amy. I mean, just look at her. I mean, seriously, look at her. She is quite definitely ghastly, and she has braces and glasses, and she has maybe a blemish or two on her face, but yes. So number one is Ghastly Ashley. Da, 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 da. Hi. So you're probably wondering, what are you doing back? Because I'm here to give you your number one spot for Series 2 Garbage Pail Kid, and that is, look at that, Cheeky Charles. Now you're probably wondering, sorry about that. Now you're probably wondering, Barry, you just gave us your number one. Yeah, well, if you remember, I said this has been one of the hardest, most difficult hardest lists to make because there's so many good ones. So I decided to have more than just one number one. And this is my list, and I can do what I want. So if I recall, if you don't like it, then if you go to your kitchen, in the refrigerator, you open the door up, and there'll be some eggs. And you pick an egg, you take that egg, and you suck on it. So, yes, so my other number one is Cheeky Charles. Okay, so my number one, don't you? I said I can do as many number ones as I want to do. So my number one for Series 2 is Off the Wall Paul, or I like Zach Clack, which is his other name. But he is my number one. And, I mean, look at that little face with that little pacifier mounted on the wall. I wonder if he suffered the same fate as Guillotina, who was my number one in the last video. Possibly so. We'll never know. Okay, so my number one for Series 2, as you can see, is Spacey Stacy. I mean, just look at that little gal with all them eyeballs and all them braids and arms and stuff. And oh, yeah, you like my socks? Yes, these are one of my favorite pairs of socks. I like him too because because you know I really always like Jason Voorhees, and you know he's my favorite slasher killer, and my favorite movie movie that he has done was probably his most recent, which was Halloween 2018. So I can't wait for that, and so number one is Spacey Stacy. So my number one for Series 2 is Clogged Dwayne. Clogged Dwayne is my number one for Series 2. If you look at him, he is getting sucked down a drain, which I think is very clever, and he's going, help me. So number 2 is Clogged Dwayne. Okay, so I really have one more number one, and that is it, I promise. No more number ones. And my number one is yes, Tattoo-Loo, aka Art Gallery. He is my number one. He is covered in tattoos, and I actually have no tattoos, but I plan on getting a tattoo someday soon, I hope. More than likely, it will be a Garbage Pail Kid. I don't know which one yet. Probably Guillotina or Tattoo-Loo. Or I might just get a tattoo of my favorite one of my favorite characters, which is the Cheshire Cat. Or I might get a tattoo from my number one favorite movie ever, The Wizard of Oz. Or I might get Eeyore. Who knows? Who knows which one I'll get? But anyway, so yeah. So my number one is Tattoo Lou, and Clogged Wing, and Ghastly Ashley, and Spacey Stacy, and Zach Black. And I think I said them all at my number ones. Maybe. If not, then we can just watch them over again later. Or, I mean, y'all can. You can just rewind or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. So this, what does this do? It doesn't continue it. This ends my top 10 list of Series 2 Garbage Pail Kids. And so, anyway, so be sure and like and subscribe. Leave a comment of what your top 10 list of Garbage Pail Kids Series 2. And, or top 5, top 20, you can do whatever you want to. You know, just like I did several number ones for my top 10. So anyway, so I will see you next time when I do Series 3 Garbage Pail Kids. Yay! Bye!